Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kedra. If you're new here, like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, so today y'all, I just want to come in here and touch bases with you guys because I'm trying to get in the groove of keep posting like at least once or twice a week. I'm just trying to get in that other rhythm to doing so. So, YouTube, y'all can keep up with me so I can have some. I want to leave y'all on red, y'all can see me, and because I don't want my subscribers to leave me, and I don't want to abandon you guys anyway. And I just want to come in here and talk about today. I had got some comment in my comment section about a young lady wanted me to talk about my Section 8 to home ownership. Okay, I was on Section 8 for a long time. I say when I was like 19 years old, I didn't have no kids. And I was like, they ain't gonna give me no Section 8 voucher because I don't have any kids. So why would they give me a Section 8 voucher and I don't have any kids? At the time, I didn't have any kids. And I was just out of high school. And this lady worked with me doing this when I first started UPS back in 2007. And she was we both was temporary, but I ended up staying, and she was she just wanted to do it for the holidays to get some extra money, I guess. But she worked for the railroad station here in Memphis, Tennessee. And so they had got some applications at their job, and she was so nice of a lady. She brought me one. She was like, fill this out and hurry up and send it back. So I filled it out at work the same day she gave it to me, and I dropped it off in the mailbox on my way home. So, and I had got a letter in the mail, probably a few weeks later, saying that I was accepted on the Section 8 voucher. And I was so excited because I was like, okay. Because I was thinking they was not going to give me nothing because I didn't have any kids. But once they showed me different, I was like, okay, this give me a chance to be an adult. I can grow. I can get out of my mama's house, I was only, 19 years old. Yep. And, I started off, I'm working at UPS part-time, and I was only paying a little nothing a month, but I had always worked. I've been on this company for 15 years. So I had always worked, and people didn't know that I was on Section 8 because I didn't carry myself as a, how some people stereotype Section 8 people like they ghetto, they don't want nothing. But that ain't in all cases with everybody. Some people have it to get a hand up and to get ahead. Some people get it and use it as a crutch and just stay on it forever. And that's why it be so rare for other people to get in on the waiting list, because people get on there and they stay on it forever. And nowadays, you can purchase a home with your Section 8 voucher, but I didn't want to do that anymore because over the years, every year I get a raise. Like, I get a raise twice a year on my job. And every year when it was time to redo your stuff, recertification my rent was going up because my pay was going up. So some people was, trying to avoid doing all that. They were cut corners, missed days. I was a worker. I wanted my money. I didn't care about trying to lower my rent at the time. I just wanted my money. So I didn't care if my rent went up and consistently going up. So I knew I wanted different. I wanted more, and I didn't want to make it a crutch. But I stayed on it for years just because I was on a part-time job, and I had made sacrifices because I had my son in 2009. So I was trying to make sacrifice and not to give my all to a job and be home with my child. And that's exactly what I did. So since I had Section 8, I was like, okay, this can help me. I don't have to worry about, struggling or stressing so much because they going to help me with the other half, and I pay this amount. And I was okay with that because we had a roof over our head. Then at the time I was getting food stamps. I was eligible for food stamps, but that didn't last probably about 2 or 3 years. And then after a while they were saying that I made too much, which I didn't. I don't think I did, but they don't want you to make no money when you get food stamps. So I just started, buying food or whatever. And I was still getting weak for my son. But eventually after 5 years old, I think, or so, he stopped getting it. So I was just on Section 8 for a while, and now that they have a homeowner program, I found out about this boy back in 2018 that they had a homeowners program for people that's on Section 8. And so I was like, I called and got into it, but I was like, you know what? I didn't go that route because I had got kind of, I love the help that they gave me, but I got tired of them always being in my business, I just got tired of it. So over the years, my voucher where I stayed was like $744. This before I just left where I was living in. I was living in a townhome. They rent was $744, and we was paying $700 a month. And Section 8 had started only paying $44. So I'm looking like, and after the fact that I had my daughter, they didn't give me more money to go get, for a bigger place, or more money for I can go get something a little bit more, a little bit more price where I can get more of a home or more of a space for my daughter. They didn't up it. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do my own thing. We went to the bank and we got approved through the bank, and God made it happen. We went in there, we got approved. We purchased our first home, and that's how I weaned off of Section 8, because I didn't always want to live on Section 8 because I knew I wanted to purchase a home, even though you can purchase a home through Section 8. But I just wanted to do something on my own. Like, I wanted to have ownership on my own, and I didn't always want to feel like I had to rely on somebody other than me and my significant other. But other than that, I just wanted to be independent, and I had felt like we got up into that point. So if we paying $700, we might well put a couple more few dollars with that and go ahead and purchase us a home. And that's exactly what we did. And so I had kind of weaned myself off of being Section 8, because a lot of people were trying to tell me how to cut corners and not show everything that they can see in black and white. But I just knew I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. So I didn't even try to, some people trick the system. I didn't even try to, but I just got tired of them being in my business. And it was a good help. It was very good help. It was, and I appreciate the help. I appreciate it. But now if people make Section 8 so bad, everybody that's on Section 8 is ghetto ratchet, I don't want nothing. And that's not the case, because everybody just need help. Some people need help. Not everybody just want to stay on it and just live like they say. Because I know people on Section 8 and they live pretty good and they decent people. They not the typical people that everybody want to say that Section 8 people are ratchet, ghetto, But I lived in decent, real clean areas when I did. I used my voucher very wisely, and I rented in nice areas. It was an urban area with all type of incomes, people. It was people that had professional jobs. It was different type of incomes that was over there, low income, based on income, and people were just paying full payment on so it was just all around. And I had a good experience where I lived at, and I actually liked it where I lived at. But at the end part of my living where I just moved from, it was just getting a little bit, I don't know, it was just getting a little bit too uncomfortable for me and my family, because I didn't really like the neighbors and stuff that was constantly coming, that they was putting over there in the area. When I first lived over there was a brand new place that I moved in. Everything was new. And then over the years, we stayed there to like about 6 or 7 years. And over the years, it just started going down. I mean, it didn't go down, but I just didn't like the people that they was allowing to be over there at times. Everybody don't think and have the same demeanor as you at times. But I actually had some pretty good, cool neighbors until it was time for me to go. And I was like, this is not where I want to live anymore. So we found the home, and we purchased our home. And I feel so good about that, because ownership is everything. It's something that I always wanted to grow up to do, because I didn't have that growing up. My mama, she never owned a home, so And I wanted to get it to my kids. I wanted to get it to my kids, and that's exactly what I did. And it's a lot more that I got in store for my kids that I didn't have as a child. And I'm working for it, and I'm working towards that. And I'm going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. And I just wanted to come here and tell y'all, if y'all on Section 8, ain't nothing wrong with being on Section 8. Section 8 is a good program to help low-income families, low-income people that really need the help. And not just get stuck there. You know, don't just get stuck on the government assistance. You know, have a plan once you accept that help. Have a plan how long you want to be here, and what's your next move on moving up or moving forward towards ownership or independence. I speak that a lot. Like, don't get stuck on other people's help. It's okay to accept help. Get that help. Move forward and build yourself on how to be working towards independence. That's the key. That's the goal that we should want to have. You know. But yeah, I just had to come in and have a little chit chat with you guys about my Section 8 experience. And yeah, if I can do it again, I would do it again, because that helped build me as a mother. It helped make me want more. I didn't get lazy. I didn't get tied down to the system because I felt like they was helping me. No. You know, and some people get stuck in their way of, I got help, I can quit my job, I can do this. I was hustling like I was paying my bills by myself. I kept working and I kept doing what I had to do as a woman, as a mother. And God showed favor, and He did it for we did it together. We did it, and everything worked out just fine. So if you on Section 8 and you interested in purchasing a home, with your voucher or anything, or you know somebody, they do have programs that, because I know here in Memphis they have one called SHAPE, and it's a very good home ownership thing. But it was just something I just was interested in doing because I wanted to do it on my own. I wanted to move forward on my own, and I feel like I had already spent enough years being on Section 8, and it was time to give it up to somebody else that really needed their help. That really else needed their helping hands to open a slot for somebody else who really needed it at the time. You know, at the time I did need it because I was only 19 years old when I got accepted with it. And I was like, they is not finna give me that, but shoot, they showed me wrong. I got it, and I moved forward with it, and I grew from it, and I tell this story over and over again, you know. And yeah, if y'all have any more questions on anything that y'all want me to talk about or come here and say, and sometimes I just come here and do stuff on my own and just say stuff. But if y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up, turn your notification on, subscribe to my channel, leave your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I love y'all, and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I'm gonna see y'all later, and I'll talk to you in my next video.